All right.
Lungs. Where's the DMT?
I have no. I'm fresh out of DMT. Sorry, guys. You know,
I just got a hookup on.
All right. So we're starting the show. We started the show. I just went ahead and pressed record earlier while we were bullshitting.
That's so smart.
That's it.
That's the way to do it.
Fuck
man.
yeah, dude. So we're going to go ahead and go into this first tune. I figure we'll just let it play. This is actually pretty fucking sweet because the last couple episodes we just opened up with me talking and shit. But hey, you guys got some fresh fucking hot music to play.
Yeah,
and wait, before we get into it, names.
Seamus Slavignette.
Boom.
Gibson Wells.
Holler.
Billy Collier.
Billy Collier. And together they are, how do you say it again?
Brushaka.
Brushaka.
Yeah.
Listen to the sultry
That sounds
sounds
nice.
of Brushaka. And here we go. We're going to hit it, boys. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so District Kid went ahead and took it upon himself. I guess teaser.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I had no idea they did that. They went ahead and put it out.
No.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I love District Kid.
I've always been pretty happy. Where the fuck did you get that? Cursing? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I guess I should have.
No rules, brother. We're musicians. I always treat my guests nicely. Hey!
I've never had a tart IPA. I've been drinking light beer for a while, so my brain does not. I like that. Yeah, so we're pretty happy with this. Yeah, we've got a lot of new material in the mix. Probably, I would say, about an album for it. We're getting there, but yeah, we're pretty happy with this. How it turned out. Obviously, Gibson mixed it very, very well.
Yeah, so bring us, kind of fill us in on that last track that we were just checking out.
So that's the intro track to the EP. That's one of my originals. We sort of like adapted it to our style. in a
Okay.
way. Yeah, these guys pretty much picked up on it right away, and
Dope.
I remember he showed it to us. He's like, "Hey, what do you think you guys could play to this?" And he started playing that, and I was like, instantly getting like a primacy, like,
Yeah, I hear that.
oh my god, dude! I was like, yes. And then
I feel that.
as soon as we started playing it, it just started flowing like magic. It was just awesome, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I immediately fell in love with that.
That was the first song he ever showed us too. He's like, "Oh, I've tried to show it to other people." And
So basically, we got together. We've all been in multiple projects.
Yeah.
and in the, I guess, scene.
Yeah, in the
what have
scene.
you,
Yeah.
For a while, and then we all ended up getting together. And at first, we were just kind of making noise, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we were making music, but
At Jason's
we weren't
house.
taking
Yeah.
we weren't taking anything really seriously. And then we started writing, and the writing process was like, it just was flawless. I mean, it just clicked immediately.
butter.
I don't really remember, so far, I don't remember a really difficult time writing with these guys.
Yeah.
So immediately we were like, yeah, we should take this into something. This is
Fuck
probably
yeah.
pretty cool. So,
and you've played with a lot of good players, like you
Yeah.
know how that feels.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Clicks.
Everything just clicks right into place.
Right.
And that happens so, like, you can tell if like a band is full of musicians that are, talented. And because the way that their chemistry is, like the way that they click and they mesh together, I think that's very noticeable, and definitely in that shit, that's fucking sick. I love it.
Thanks, man.
There was a moment in time where I was like not saying anything.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay, this is fucking awesome. This is way too easy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't want to speak too soon.
What's weird is we've worked on these recordings for almost a little over a year, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
They've gotten even better. It's like,
But like the recording process took quite a while. Like
Oh yeah, you can lean in there, dude. Sorry
Sure,
about
yeah.
that. Or turn that mic however you need.
the bass player here.
more than that though.
But yeah, like the recording we took our time with it really, and that's I think what made it turn out so good.
And then you guys recorded that all yourselves, right?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
All independently. We did it over at Rec Room.
Yep.
A couple blocks from here.
Shout out Rec Room.
Recorded you there.
Fuck yeah.
That was fun.
That studio's the shit. I love that place.
I love that place.
It
It's
is-
so
The
It's
lighting.
nice.
yeah.
lighting
It's a whole vibe inside of there. You just feel I don't know. It's the
Official.
perfect for
They
sure.
did a really good job,
yeah.
I think, on that.
The build out on that is fucking awesome.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we took our time on it, and ultimately, with the end result, I mean, it shows.
Yeah. Most definitely.
The room played a big part of it. Gibson played a huge part of it. We've all played a huge part of it, but as
Yeah.
far as the studio and who mixed the material, went a long way. But yeah, I'm super stoked.
And we had it mastered by Colin Jordan
Oh yeah, I forgot
Cool.
to mention that.
I don't know.
from the Boiler Room in Chicago. So shout out Colin.
Hell yeah. Shout out Colin.
Did
Cheers.
a great job.
He's
I'm
done
glad
a
you
lot of
mentioned
good
that.
albums. He's done the Mound Builders albums and
Yeah, shout out Mound
He's
Builders.
killed it.
and-
So what did you guys record most of it over at Rec Room?
all of it.
All of it? Fuck yeah. That's a great room. Great quality shit comes out of there.
Live
And
with no metronome also.
yeah.
I love that.
Just crank the guitars.
I love that.
Patch the bass direct. Oh, it was awesome.
I think a lot of like modern recording artists, a lot of popular music, is just so reliant on that click track, like that studio machine.
Yeah.
Like the system of how these engineers do shit and how they produce music and how they just crank out. It's a totally different animal though compared to a band who's used to going off of feeling, and
Absolutely.
gut.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And just reading off of each other to, for transitions and other things like that.
For sure.
That click tracks, there's something that's dead
Oh, yeah.
with it. That's just too polished and too pretty,
And
like
it's a stylistic thing.
totally. I mean, obviously depends like what you're going for.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the thing with us. We all just kind of get off on the same shit.
Fuck yeah.
It's, we play, I guess not similar styles, but the writing process was comfortable, very comfortable for all of us.
Very naturally tight
the way we
style.
did it, and like you were saying, I feel like especially as for like drummers. I mean,
Yeah.
you get put in this. A lot of drummers just get put in that box. I love playing to a click track, but
Yeah.
yeah, it seems like there's a lot of. It seems like these days the process is kind of just like really put into a box.
Yeah,
and
totally.
everything
And
needs to be
that's
tracked out.
yes, that's kind of what I was leading to. Like, it all just really, it just it turns into a process, like a I don't know. It leaves the art space and it turns into just like a task that needs to be done. And
Formula.
it's a formula. Thank you.
Yes.
Blueprint for a song.
Yes, exactly, dude. And I mean, it works obviously because there's people that are fucking making millions of bucks following that
Right.
formula.
To add to that discussion, so like when you do your like looping stuff,
Yeah.
right? Like so there's an element of that that's like sort of like locked into a grid.
Mm-hmm.
But there's like to the audience, right? There's still value in that.
Yeah.
Because it's like you creating a performance in real time.
Yeah,
So that's like the same concept of what we're doing,
yeah,
just different format.
Yeah.
Sort of like
fuck yeah.
so there's like places for that,
Yes.
but that doesn't mean it's right for every band.
Yeah, I think in a band setting especially, it feels more organic and more natural to just play all together and get those tracks down, and like we're running through it and we're laying down a drum track, and like we did with Shorty and the Chef, you know what I mean? Like we all kind of jammed, and then we went in and honed in individual parts.
Yeah.
But the aura of the song was created just through the feeling and timing of the natural of the moment.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And that was really fun too, by the way. I want to mention doing like all those ad libs and stuff,
Oh, fuck yeah.
like kind of Slim Shady style.
Yeah, dude. I had no idea. Honestly, that was the first time that I'd ever been in a studio, like a legit studio, It was fucking cool. I had a great time doing that. Then,
was
like,
awesome, man.
yeah, I didn't know exactly what I was going to do, or I was just trying some shit out.
Sometimes that's the best, and
Yeah.
some of the best material
Yeah.
came out of that.
Yeah.
Form jazz, baby.
Yeah, dude, totally. Oh, man.
Yeah, and I feel like there are a lot of artists that find a good balance in between those two things.
Yeah.
Want to mention too, also you have to have a good drummer to do that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because of Billy here,
Staying
we
in
were
time.
able to do that.
Fuck
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
dude. Fuck yeah. Hell of a drummer.
Thanks, man.
You gotta keep in time, But there is a difference between like the natural, like milliseconds that the natural ear might not pick up, but like a machine will pick it up every time.
Well, and
it's those little things like it's all in time and it's all where it should be, as if it were played to a click, but it isn't, because there's like those fractions of a second that are off or something that makes it human.
That's the drummer's responsibility.
Yeah, exactly.
And that being said, I feel like we are living in a time where the human element has been taken out of things so much to the point where I think people are looking for a little bit of imperfection.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the best art and material that's been put out has been, happy accidents.
Yep.
Or I feel like that's something people are kind of leaning towards nowadays.
Yeah, I think that everything has been so polished and prettied up for such a long time.
Yeah.
People are sick of that shit, maybe.
Exactly,
and they
yes.
want some of the real grittiness of existing a human life that isn't all polished and pretty. It's fucking gritty, and sometimes it sucks, and there's beauty and all sorts of things in between that kind of get shielded from us through this fake fucking lens of social media.
And I think, exactly. You brought that
You
up,
don't get to see people's flaws because they don't talk about them.
And I think we've been through a period of that has been long enough. And
That's why we're
everybody's
here,
kinda-
Mark. Talk about our flaws
That's exactly right, dude.
on your podcast for the world.
I don't know if you guys
Fuck
have enough
yeah.
time for that with me. But
We need a few more hours.
I know my ass looks fat today. It's all good.
Hey, dude, you're sitting down. It looks fucking
looks
great.
buttery,
Looks
baby.
great. All right, so we got another tune here, and you guys want to go into another song?
Sure.
Fuck yeah.
Do it.
honestly, the longer we play this one, the more fun I have. It's crazy how much time we've spent on this, and like just sitting in here in this setting listening to it. Tripping me out.
Now checking in. Listening to it. Dude, sounds fucking great.
Yeah, I definitely like all
Fuck yeah. Dude, that shit was fucking hard.
Hard.
Dude.
I love that ending.
Oh, that door slam and just...
Yep. It's
Boom.
just like close it.
Yes. That's fucking killer, dude. Damn.
Thank you.
Fuck, that was tight. All the breaks. It reminds me of like... It reminds me of... I don't know. Nothing. No one in particular. But like a...
Good.
No, yeah, exactly. No one in particular, but it reminds me of like a feeling that music used to give me. You know? Fuck yeah. Like
Got him.
Well, that's insanely
Dude.
good to hear, brother.
I love this
that.
shit. Yeah, absolutely.
Cheers.
So fill in on that tune a little bit. What do you guys got on that one? Where'd that come from?
Do you want to elaborate on that?
Oh yeah, that's another one of mine we just sort of like adapted to our styles, like we did the other one. So both of those are mine. The next one's actually is Seamus, his writing, but yeah, that's one I've just had for.
Point that.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
I've had that written for a few years and just didn't really know what to do with it. So
Yeah.
just had it in the back pocket.
And then how do you write songs? Like I write songs differently every time, it seems like. So sometimes I write, I'm playing chords on a guitar and I'll hear a little jingle in my head or whatever and I'll turn it into a song.
Sure.
But then like when you're talking, like, I don't know, I feel like that's a very, like all the sounds and everything that's going on is very complex. How do you write did you write with basic chords and then turn it into what it is? Or
So basically, think of all the stuff that song is without the weird ambient guitar from Seamus. That's what it was when I had it. I had the lyrics written previously before any of the music.
okay.
And then I came up with the instrumental demo that I showed these guys. Then he put his own twist on the guitar part, and it just sort of ended up like that. So
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. As far as like the music writing, I was sort of listening to a lot of Queens of the Stone Age and
Fuck yeah.
some of the other projects from Josh, and
Josh is the shit.
yeah,
Josh Homme.
yeah, he's cool.
And where did the inspiration come from? Were you scorned by a lady?
I've always wondered. I've
Yeah.
never asked you
Tell us the tale.
where the root of those lyrics came
yeah.
from.
Honestly, it's
I don't
just
know
it's
why.
just wordplay. Just
Yeah?
wordplay.
Just something that you're-
words that I thought sounded cool together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Poet, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've tried to sit and write a song. I can't fucking do it. I can only do it if I have, like, a accompaniment of music along with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I just can't fucking, I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm just writing it out. But if I can hear shit going on, oh, God. Sorry. But if I can hear the shit going on.
The Pabst hit next. to it
Yeah,
tonight, baby.
God
I don't know
damn
either,
it.
man. I just bang on shit.
I love that.
Bang on shit.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, I do remember some of the lyrics sort of being inspired by like a lot of it's just imagery, right? Sort of
Yeah.
like what you do with some of your like more like hip hop influenced things.
Yeah.
Imagery as in like sort of I was thinking of like maybe a night out gone wrong. Like so the chorus is I'm blanking on the words now.
No pressure.
Hair, teeth, cigarettes. Someone tried to take a bite of the pavement.
Ooh.
So it's like stuff that's on the ground. Mm-hmm. So it's like someone got in a bar fight or something.
I
and now,
like
now there's
that.
teeth on the ground. Or
Yeah.
Something. So like stuff like that, just sort of like words that sound cool in tandem.
Fuck yeah.
But other than that, no like clear inspiration.
I love
Well, the records and cassette too. That's just such like a vintage thought process with that. It's just so awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody loves vinyl and cassettes nowadays. So.
Dude, absolutely. I was even thinking about trying to do some like bootleg styles cassettes.
Oh,
I
hell
got
yeah.
really into the weeds on like looking up how to actually make cassette tapes on your own.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
I've never.
Literally,
like-
you just need a player, and then you just have make sure it's a double.
You
dual
do.
tape deck. I have one.
but then if you continue down that rabbit hole, then you'll end up into like this Tascam like
Oh,
machine,
Tascam,
and
yeah.
like you plug in a tape here and a
Yeah.
tape here, and then like you push multiple buttons at the same
At the same time.
and then you like
record, yeah.
push play on your laptop or wherever the fuck the audio source is coming from.
Speaking
you know.
of cassettes, this is
Oh,
a band
shit.
that I met in
Yeah.
Nebraska. I apologize, I do not remember where they're from.
Fucking A.
Shout out Monsters at Bay.
Monsters at
I don't know,
Bay.
Such a cool fucking name.
Zoom in. on
Fuck
that.
here, let me
He's
see
busting
that.
out cassettes.
Well, it's not actually a cassette though.
Well, let me bring that up
It's
there.
Yeah, I'll explain it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the light is too intense.
So that's actually a USB drive built in.
Oh, shit.
So like it opens.
That's
In the
cool
what?
as
In
fuck.
the cassette?
Yeah, it
No
opens.
way.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the
Are
fuck
you fucking
outta
shitting
here.
me right
No,
Get out of
shit, dude.
here. That is
I thought it was really creative, and they were selling
Yes.
it for a reasonable price, so I picked one up.
holy shit. That is creative as
How do we get
fuck.
ourselves a hold of that piece of...
Technology right there,
that,
right?
dude.
That thing's badass.
Because then the tape hipsters will be like, yes, I want tape.
Yeah.
They might get pissed off.
They
though,
might
too. They might be
actually.
like, this is not raw
This
audio
is-
file.
These are not reels.
No real
Winding
realism is-
acetate.
Like audiophiles that are obsessed with analog won't like it. I just
Hey,
thought
but
it
we'll
was a
get that
cool
too.
idea.
Tricked ya.
We'll get that too. We'll try to get all.
Anybody need a refill?
I need a refizzle.
Yes, sir.
Refills all
Hey, come on, boys.
You want one of my Elijah's
Oh, well, shit.
before you chug that one?
Let's do it.
Let's give you one, bro.
Why, thank you kindly, sir. Thank you
Packing
very
heat
much.
today, baby.
That
So-
little cooler.
Is this EP out right now?
Yes.
Is
It's
it-
out on Spotify, Apple Music,
All
Amazon, all like-
iTunes.
Hell
My
yeah.
buddy just bought some on iTunes too.
dope. Well, shout out to your buddy buying it on iTunes because
Victor, he's a part of the cut. He's a
That's fucking
cuts
dope.
hair and shit too. So
Hell yeah.
Victor Lafayette, dude, he's killer. at cutting
shout
hair.
out.
Shout out Victor, bro.
He's badass, dude.
Thanks,
awesome.
Victor.
Yeah, dude. Sorry about the fucking mic situation.
good.
I saw it working out one way in my head, and then I realized like, oh, now you guys are here, and I was like, this is kind
No worries, man.
kind of a pain in the ass. Sorry, dudes.
I kind of like it. I can just chime in and recede back.
Yeah, just fade off into the blue light.
Oh yeah.
You might have to like
Cheers, boys.
gain stage. a
Cheers.
little bit. Cheers.
Sorry, I cut you right off with that fucking cheers there.
Oh, I was just gonna say you could gain stage a little bit,
Oh yeah.
Do what?
just to bring like certain parts of audio up or whatever.
Oh yeah.
He's a fucking
Dude,
engineer, bro.
So what I need to start doing is I need to start recording this with the SD. So right now I have all of it. It's just basically I'm using it as an interface and it's just
Yeah.
going into the computer.
Yeah.
But if I record it with the SD, then I can go in and all those files are individual, and I can bump up, mic 1 or 3 or 4 or whatever.
Is that a Zoom?
Yeah, it's Zoom PodTrack 4. Pretty fucking sweet. It wasn't very expensive, and it makes it to where I can do shit like this. Like, I even thought of the idea of going to live shows, like doing a post-show thing with a band or, a
sick.
acoustic dude or whatever. And just, I really want to capture, because while I have you guys, I haven't asked this question, but it's something that matters a lot to me. Is the post-show high? Do you guys feel a show high when you get off stage?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you get back home and you can't wind down.
Oh, absolutely.
Is this universal?
I think that happens. I think that lasts for about a week for me.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
They say there's a post-show depression too, and I feel like I've had that before because I'm like,
sure.
fuck, dude, I want to just do it every day, man.
Yeah. I definitely know all about the show high. Like, you just can't you get off stage and you cannot settle down. You're just chilling, but you're up all night long, just like, I don't know, just feeding off that energy. So I really want to capture that and try to talk to some people fresh out of a show and see if I can notice anything, different about that vibe or that aura. See if anything else
Interesting
presents it.
concept.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Because I think that there's something to capturing moments of humanity. There's something to capturing like, I don't know, like moments that people don't normally get to live through, like the post-show high that you feel. A lot of people don't get to live through that. But if you could get some sort of insight into that, I don't know.
kind of let people in on that world.
Yeah, and kind of let that passion of the night bleed through into the show. And
Absolutely.
Sounds like Channel 5 News, like the YouTube channel.
oh yeah, I haven't heard it.
But like for musicians.
Oh,
Dope.
fuck yeah,
It's like
dude.
Andrew, what's his name or whatever. He just like goes around and like captures giant like public events.
Yeah.
And like talks to people like from different varying backgrounds and like it's kind of like capture what's going on in that moment, even if it's like kind of fucked up or something. Like
Yeah.
it's not like super PG or something. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he's
yeah,
just
yeah.
sort of like documenting it.
Yeah.
So it sounds like sort of that concept.
Yeah, that's I don't
for
know.
Musicians. I don't know. I've had a post-show high. I've had driving 4 hours after a show and then just feeling like you just want to crash.
Yeah.
There's that.
Totally. I mean, shit though. You've been in the music world for a long time. For such a young man, you're 21, right?
As of like
But
3
dude.
weeks ago. Yeah.
Happy belated birthday!
Thanks. Cheers.
Hey, first belated birthday on the pod. Hey,
The big 2-1.
Right.
Jesus.
shit,
It's
dude.
really good for playing shows.
I saw that
Let's hear
because
your
I was like,
21.
fuck. I was like, I hope Gibson's 21. I said, yeah, come on the pod. We'll just drink some beer and fucking hang out. And then I was like, wait a second.
Just kidding.
Am I gonna go to
Just
jail?
Finally, you caught me in just the nick of time, man.
Perfect,
boys.
dude.
Should I
Fuck
not let
yes.
the cat out of the bag that we sneak him beer?
Oh, fun.
Oh,
You're gonna get us in trouble, bro.
No, now
Fuck.
you're going to jail,
Popo
Billy.
on your
Actually,
ass.
behind this door, there's a
Door
police-
number one.
There are police authorities.
You had my attention.
What do we have for it, Johnny?
Actually,
Yes.
No, this is the first beer I've ever drank ever. Actually.
No,
Gibson's actually
No.
Mormon,
Me
so
too.
like
no.
he never's drank in his life. And if you smoke pot, you die instantly.
That's what I. Well, I mean, I've never touched the stuff, but that's what I heard.
I hear it's good.
Me neither.
I hear it's good.
I hear it smells funny. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like pine cones,
yeah.
dude. So your dad's been playing music for a long time,
Yeah.
and obviously that's been an integral part of your upbringing.
To an extent, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, there's always like, like a lot of people ask, and like music was just around.
Yeah,
It's just always around.
it was a part of growing up.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same thing for my kids too.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just a part of my life, so naturally it's gonna be a part of theirs. And I just hope that they take some sort of interest into music and want to pursue that, because that would mean a lot to me. And
It's
like,
good you're trying not to force it either.
no, I mean,
I try not to do it with my kid either.
Yeah, I mean, I wish that I would have had as a musically supportive parent like me when I was their age, though. Like, or not their age yet; they're too young. But when I was like really going into it, it would have been cool to have a musician parent. But you know,
Give it time.
yeah, who knows? They might get into it. We shall see. But
One day
I
they'll
will
like,
be
hey,
supportive.
buy me this $800 guitar, and you'd
Yeah.
be like, "Fuck, let me save some money." first."
Yeah, no, dude, that's it. They can use all my shit. Like, no,
Dad, I want to.
I already have this guitar, and you're gonna use this
I
one.
have a $300 guitar. That
I want the
works just
Jackson
fine.
soloist, bro. Red Jackson soloist.
Yeah, I'm like an anomaly in my family. I can't. I've literally tried to trace back.
No musicians.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even remember.
Wow.
I remember getting my first drum kit, but
Yeah.
I don't remember like.
How old were you?
I had just turned. I had just turned 6,
6.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
and my
Started
dad.
me young.
Yeah, dude.
My dad.
His dad knew.
Yes. Well, I had a natural sense of rhythm, I guess. I don't know. This
Yeah.
is coming from my father. So
Hey.
he could be totally.
His dad and I are like
Full
the
of
same
shit.
person too.
I have no
Billy
idea.
gets pissed off. He's like,
But
"Man,
yeah, my parents were poor lower class, and my dad, some guy owed my dad some money, and he kept trying to chase him down, and he finally found him, and he's like, I got this 60s sparkle pearl knockoff kit.
Yeah.
You know, will you take that?
Yeah.
He's like, sure, and he threw it in my room, and
wasn't that the first
The rest
time we
is
ever
history.
jammed?
That's fucking cool.
First time we
dude.
ever jammed, was it on that kit? Didn't you? It was barely held together with like duct tape and
no,
shit.
dude, that thing was long gone.
Well, he had a kit. The first time me and him ever jammed, and fucking, It was like barely held together. Like a stool was falling down. Just fucking
Hell
shit was
yeah.
all taped. And that was like 8
Been a
years,
few rough kids.
9 years
Franken
ago.
kits.
That was 8 or 9 years
There's-
ago.
There has been quite a few Franken kids.
Hell yeah.
Finally settled on the Mapex kit.
Oh, so nice.
Oh, I don't think I'll ever.
That's what the EP is.
Yeah, that's
What kind of kid is that, Billy?
It's a Mapex Saturn 5th generation, Cypress and mahogany.
Don't even know. I am out of the
I'm
loop on
nerding out
any
at this
drum
point,
gear.
bro.
Drum
Yeah, I have no idea about any drum gear, but I
We're
would
just
not.
trying to get an endorsement.
Somebody's
Oh.
like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, Apex it is. Is it
Mapex.
Mapex?
With an M, yeah.
Sponsored these guys
Didn't Billy Cobbin
with all
play
the
Mapex?
power of the pod. Sponsor the men.
Buzzwords, Mapex, Billy Cobbin. Buzzword, buzz.
Yeah, we
Just-
love Billy Cobham.
Oh yeah, we love jazz, love metal, funk.
Well, I mean,
Everything.
that's the cool thing about music is how intertwined it all is. So, like, think about metal. Where did metal come from? It came from
Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath. That's what I was going to say.
Steppenwolf. So
I'm glad you said
Steppenwolf,
it.
Steppenwolf with heavy metal thunder.
Oh shit!
That's where the term heavy metal came from, apparently.
Taking it way back. That
Way
makes
back.
sense.
Easy Rider, bud.
And then, okay, definitely Ozzy, right? With Black
Oh, God,
Sabbath,
yeah.
for sure.
Lucifer's friend.
So that must have evolved just straight out of fucking British rock and roll, right? I mean, obviously there had to have been, like, who were the American counterparts to Ozzy at the time?
God.
Or contemporaries?
Well, everyone, like, I don't know.
Was Lucifer's friend American?
No, they're British, but everybody said back in the day the greatest guitarist and the heaviest guitarist was Ted Nugent.
Oh,
But like, because he
Yeah.
had
I call that-
Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Like he had that Stormtrooper song.
I
That
guess-
song's pretty badass. I'm not a huge fan of him as a person because he's kind of a douche. Nah, he's cool. Nah, I shouldn't say that shit on the podcast. But
It's done and gone.
you dug your
Ted
grave.
Nugent.
Ted Nugent's like, fuck you. No, but dude, he's got some good ass songs though. Political bullshit aside,
Yeah.
he's got some
dude.
really fucking good tunes.
People
but
get wrapped up in political bullshit and it fucks them up. It's like, no, just don't.
just
don't.
listen to the songs.
Just
man.
play music.
Just get rid of that.
Just play music, dude. Don't even worry about politics. Because
make art.
all that shit's going to fucking happen no matter if we like it or not.
I'm not sure who Black Sabbath American counterparts were.
Right? Like, now that I say it.
in the 70s, like,
That's why they were so crazy. I don't think they're.
There were.
Were.
That's why that's why
And
they're
probably
fucking
really
Black Sabbath,
underground,
right?
yeah.
So, would
Led
we
Zeppelin maybe because they were
yeah.
69.
They're
No, they're
British,
British, bro. God.
British as well? So did
Kinks,
metal?
The
Just-
Kinks were kind of heavier for that at the time, but that was like late 60s.
Just
that was
face
not
it.
Black Sabbath.
Most of the badass bands.
Did metal come from?
Oh, Jimi
England.
Hendrix was
Yes.
American though.
Yeah.
But Jimi Hendrix was the original like distorted shred guitar though.
But he's so more psychedelic. I think.
Psychedelic.
Like,
But he'd melt faces, which is metal.
yeah, very true.
Metal.
So, like, would we have to say that Ozzy's the founder
I was gonna say
of
the
metal?
Founding father, man.
The founding father of fucking metal?
Him and
Faja.
Tony.
I would
Tony.
credit it more to Tony
Okay.
personally.
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
the licks, man.
Yeah, the licks.
Tony is
Yeah.
the gatekeeper.
That makes, I mean,
The tone.
yeah.
Ozzy's just the
Honestly, the vocal style that Ozzy delivered on their first couple records is still not. It's not really considered metal.
It's more like just rock and roll. Yeah.
But the guitar tone, though,
And then
that intro riff to the debut record with the tritone, the flat fifth,
Black
that
Sabbath
that
flat
is what kind of like wrote.
Yeah, I feel like Tony inspired whole other genres to start up. You know, like Doom.
So, okay, so we got Ozzy getting his inspiration from rock and roll and blues. And then so many people getting, okay, so then you got the people that, so then metal is born, right? And then, like, somewhere along the line, death metal comes into play.
yeah, 80s death metal, man.
Yeah, who?
Yeah, Judas Priest, he was
Who?
one of the
Who the
first-
fuck was the first person to...
I think Norwegian bands really.
Well, there was like
I could
bands
be
like
wrong.
well, there's bands like Merciful Fate, and then there's bands like Venom.
You guys know Carcass?
Oh yeah, Carcass.
Yeah, those are early, right? I mean, I don't know, that was 80s, right?
Like Venom came out with an album called Black Metal from 1981.
Yeah.
That album's just like Metallica covered a lot of the
Isn't
songs.
the band Death? Aren't they sort of like?
They're late '80s, early '90s, but they were the technical Death, like what influenced a lot of like grindcore and modern metal today.
Yeah.
They're the forefathers of that.
Damn. Well, shit, we just broke down some shit right here. That was cool.
Honestly, I'm not like super educated on metal or heavier.
Neither am I. I'm not
music
either.
nerd, bro.
These guys.
I think this department would be directed towards Seamus.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, dude, Seamus
I just
killing
collect
it.
a lot of shit, man.
And that's like that's another thing like with this podcast that I'm trying to do is just fucking learn more, because I've always loved music, but I've always stayed in my lane. I've always like kind of stuck with things that I am familiar with or like or whatever. Not always, but doing like having conversations with you guys, and other people just kind of opens me up to shit that I never fucking thought about, shit that I never heard about. And I'm a music enthusiast, and I really just want to learn as much as I fucking can.
awesome.
You know what I mean?
Very wise,
So this
man.
is, it's fucking cool to sit down with people like you guys and from all different backgrounds of music. I'd love to sit down with bookers and managers and
Of course, yeah.
It all plays a
publicists.
hand in the music
yeah,
scene.
it's this whole fucking machine of music that people don't understand, and that's what I really want to fucking kind of just tap into. And
Hell yeah.
fucking dope, dude.
Well, really, really appreciate you inviting us on. By the way.
Absolutely. And like this thing, I don't want it to just be like a one-time deal. I want to fucking hang. So, whenever you guys have some shit that you want to talk about or you want to just
No
come
1 inch wonder, bro. We'll be back.
Hell yeah, dude. I think we got another tune in here to play.
Yes, sir.
Let's get on it. All right. We'll go ahead and just let it play. And if you guys feel like giving commentary, then you can.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
This actually ends out. This is what the EP is going to end out on. It's the last
yeah.
track. Mandragora.
Plenty of goodies in this.
Heavily inspired by Seamus.
Fuck yeah. We'll get into it. We'll let it play out for a little bit. And if we feel like playing it all the way through, we will. But whatever happens.
Bring out the fire today. Time will stay away. Slow burn, never race. Never show your face. Caught in
It's good when you get down to your own shit.
Our lives will never change.
On the vocals?
Skipping the record spins. Never to be free again. Spells on my soul. Lost self-control. Spells on my soul.
another turn the page.
Get that double bass. Whoa, Billy makes this. Oh yeah.
No, I'm doing my best.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
It took me a while to actually figure out what I want to play. Transition out of that.
Spells on my soul. Lost self-control. Spells on my soul. You've lost control.
That?
was an accident.
Oh, that's a happy accident right
That was
there.
awesome.
Just like Billy was talking about earlier.
Because
Exactly.
I double tracked it and I was
Dude,
like, wow, wow, wow. I was being silly. At the
No, dude, that's a hell of that's a hell of a closer to that fucking EP.
Thanks, man.
God,
Yeah, that's my personal favorite. So.
Jesus, fucking Christ! Hurry up, Billy.
Billy, you shitting in
Waiting
there?
on waiting on Billy to get back.
Of course.
You've been stuck out there all night.
Locked
I
himself
was
in the
locked
John.
up. Wait, that's a blonde. That's a blonde joke for Billy,
I
right?
was trying to find a good time. I'm like, oh, fuck, I locked myself in here.
And then you're out there thinking, "Fuck, is this the right door?"
Yeah.
I swear that was it.
Is this a closet, man?
Yeah, what the fuck?
We'll just
Where did
pass
I
the mic
go?
under the door, bro. Just climb out the window, man. Red team, go.
Just pass it under the door.
Story of my life.
Oh shit. Story of my life.
This has been awesome, man. Thanks again for having us.
Dude, yeah, fuck yeah. Absolutely. Thanks for coming and chilling.
This is awesome that you're doing this, by the way.
Thank you very much. I realized that I fucking love podcasts. I drive a truck, and I am alone all day. So how I pass the time is I listen to podcasts, I listen to audiobooks, and music, obviously, right? But I don't know. Most of the time, I've found myself just listening to. I've thousands and thousands of hours of podcasts I've listened to it. It's like fucking. It's crazy.
Sometimes it's easier to listen to like people talking.
I just
while you're driving, because I do that too. Like sometimes
Yeah.
after a show,
Yeah.
I won't even want to listen to music because I already played
You
so
already
much
played
music.
a lot of
I'm
music.
just like, fuck. Where's Bob and Armor? Where's fucking something on the
Yeah.
radio where somebody's talking, dude?
And like, I had the thought earlier. I was just getting off work before I came down here, and I had the thought earlier. Oh God, that one tingled my nose.
That was a good one.
Different.
Yeah, that was a deep
Level
one right
7.
there. But I had the thought. I was like, "Fuck, dude." You know, I think that podcasting is like another art form, human conversation.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
New
like,
art form, yeah.
as like music, art, physical, painting, and I think that podcasting is like another branch off of that in its own category, because like human conversation is something that is valuable to me, at least. With as much as many conversations as I've fucking listened to.
And it's dying too. So.
It is. Yeah, I just really think that it's its own kind of fucking art form, and I'd like to learn how to do it better. And I'd like to learn how to be a better conversationalist, and I'd like to learn how to
Yeah,
fucking.
you're killing it, man.
You're killing
Thanks,
it. Haven't
fuck.
had a dead space, but like maybe 2 times. You know?
Dude, I
Not
mean, I'm
even
just-
you. It was probably us that was dead
It's all on
space.
us. Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to figure this thing out, man.
You're killing
I
it,
just
bro.
I love this this format, and I love being able to sit down with people and learn more about them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really cool.
I think a lot of us are wrapped up into our social media shit, and
Oh, bad.
and we don't get to see the real person. So I'd like to sit down and see the real fucking person behind all the social media and things. Yeah, dude, and just sit down and the beer breaks the ice. That's kind of my whole thing. Like, because you might come into this thing and feeling a little awkward or whatever, but by the end we're just hanging out, fucking chilling, drinking beer.
Yeah.
Under some lights with the cameras going. You know what I mean?
It's more vulnerable, and that's like the
Yeah.
art in it too. Is
Yeah.
the vulnerable aspect.
And I find it's fucking hard to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Especially when you know
Because
that
you want to be right, and you want to fucking say the right thing.
exactly.
all that. It's-
But like, especially when you know you're being recorded, fucking doing it. But the reality is like, God damn it, we have so much of the sugar-coated bullshit that the fake shit that we put online. Like, look at our beautiful lives and how
perfect.
look how it's all fucking
Yeah,
horseshit.
I think it's something people
It's all
are
horseshit.
desiring.
Yes.
The human element.
People-
Some imperfection.
Because people aren't perfect, and people are trying to find people
It's
like
not the
them.
reality, yeah.
Like, think about music. You find bands that speak to you, something that you like. Fuck, I had a whole big. Wait a second. No, I lost it. That's the PBR talking.
It'll
right?
come,
That's
it'll
what-
come full circle. It'll come. Cheers.
So
Hey, you're
going
still
off
talking.
That,
We're
going
still
off that, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like music is just something that brings people together, and
Yeah.
like, conversation is same way. You know?
Exactly.
Well, and it's something that I think this is really cool because it's something that we have a good community around here as far as in our area.
Fuck yeah, we do.
But I feel like bringing that community together
Yeah.
is super important.
Yeah.
Get rid of the divisions. Fucking.
Totally. And what I really want to do with this thing is just fucking. I don't know. I want to create like a hub. You know what I mean? Like a hub that's like our thing. And it's our thing. And it's all of us fucking musicians.
Bring that Lafayette music scene back, man. It used to be the best music scene around.
It did.
Apparently.
I mean, well,
I heard.
we had fucking Blind Melon and Guns N' Roses come out this bitch.
Yeah.
Come on
Stiff
now.
Kitten, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You had Ma
Stiff
Kelly,
Kitten.
bro.
There's
Holla
actually
back.
been
Ma
a
Kelly,
there's
you had
actually been
Black-
quite a few.
Black
man.
Earth, bro. Steve Treese. You had all kinds of guys. Like,
Yeah, there's been a lot. And
good
like
bands back in the day.
and there's so many like current just phenomenal fucking musicians in this town that it's so weird that they're all concentrated right here in this little place. You know what I mean? And it'd be really cool to tie us all together and fucking just there's no need for division or any we're all trying to we're all artists trying to fucking navigate
All
this
have the
thing.
same goal, man.
We're
That's
sitting in
right,
the same
dude.
boat.
That's right. And we all have a lot more in common than we do not in common.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're doing the right thing, man.
Thank you.
You're nailing it.
Thank you very much.
Killer.
Hey, with that, we're about an hour in.
Time?
Yeah,
Already?
we're an hour in.
Damn.
I know.
That was quick.
Time flies fucking fast. So, shit, boys. How do I find? Okay, first of all, I want you to tell everybody how to find y'all as a band.
So we're on Instagram. It's Brushaka Band Official, I believe.
Yeah.
And then like on Facebook.
How do you we spell Brushaka for everybody?
Brushaka, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Brushaka.
Yep.
Brushaka.
Brushaka.
Okay. And that's on what, IG?
Instagram, Facebook. We got a YouTube channel up, working on like Twitter, like other shit like that.
Yeah, here's our album art.
Main streaming
Yeah.
services. And
Oh yeah, you were telling me
Shout
about
out
this earlier.
Paul Whitehead.
Yes, yeah.
Paul Whitehead,
Oh
so-
shit, sorry. Yeah, before we go,
Okay,
you guys were
so-
talking about him before.
I was at a record signing. J&L Records sponsored it. And Paul
Shout out
Whitehead.
J&L.
Yeah, Paul Whitehead, man. And Black Wax, too. Those guys are awesome as well.
Hell yeah.
All the record stores. But Paul Whitehead, he actually did art for Genesis. He's done artwork for Vandergraaf Generator. Wow. He's done commercial art for, like I was telling them, it's like the Vegas Casino.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like I was saying, it's like 3 semi-truck long canvases.
Fucking wild.
And he did a painting of like the moon and like an astronaut landing and like
And that's this artist here?
that's this
That's-
artist that
what's
did
his
this
name
album,
again?
Paul Whitehead.
Paul Whitehead.
So this guy is one of the most like coolest down to earth guys. Like he dressed up
And
as
the
a woman
title-
for Halloween. He's
the
a
title
cool
of that
dude.
piece is Greed.
Greed.
I see it.
Yes, and he hooked us up on that, and this is one hell of an art project that he did on that. It probably took him like 20, 30 hours on that, you know.
It speaks volumes. I'm looking at it now.
There's so much you could find on that album.
And the amazing thing is, when we bought that art from him and he gave us the rights and all that good stuff to it, we've held on to it for a while.
2 to 3
And-
years.
Yeah, I didn't even know it's been that long.
It's been a
so yeah,
long
it's
time.
been 2 to 3 years that we've had the artwork.
Yeah.
And when me, Gibson, and Seamus got together and realized that this was something worth pursuing.
Yeah.
And then we started, we started making the EP. It just fit perfectly. We're like, dude, we got this badass art. I mean,
Dude.
fucking Paul Whitehead, he's done great work for bands.
Professional
way fucking
bands,
bigger
dude.
than us,
Very
you know?
grateful for that, for sure.
And
Fit nicely.
looking at that image, I think that it 100% like speaks about what you're trying to say.
Personification.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
And, it fits.
Yeah,
It
so the
fits.
title of the EP is Disobedience.
Yeah.
And then with the artwork, that title's Greed. That's Paul's
Yeah,
title on it, but
sure.
we're going to keep that because
He has the 7.
Fuck yeah.
I think it's the 7 or the 10, like downfalls of man, and it's a whole entire collage art piece that all fits together. And Greed was like number 7. So there's like a whole fucking giant piece on
Yeah.
on PaulWhitehead.com. You can look it up.
And I think it worked nicely with what we were putting out because, I mean, just like we were talking about with people wanting to see some imperfections these days, and then just everything in that world that we were talking about, it kind of ties into each other because it symbolizes just
Absolutely.
not conforming to.
Maybe it sort of symbolizes the market nowadays or the industry.
That's kind of what I saw looking at the
music
image
industry,
too.
Yeah.
music and everything.
So we're kind of trying to approach it in a more organic way, and hope people appreciate that.
No, you're fucking hitting the nail on the head, guys. And like, I don't know. This has been an excellent fucking conversation.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely,
Thanks, brother.
dude. Thanks for coming. And like, god damn, I'm so excited to go home and listen to I'm going to listen to the EP on the way home. And
That means a lot, bro.
all right, one more time before we go. Where do we find on all platforms? Correct.
Correct.
Brushaka, all platforms. Check out the EP. It's fucking just outstanding.
Thank you, sir.
Some phenomenal musicianship and writing, and it's perfect. And I fucking love it.
Thanks, man. That's
So,
great to hear.
all right, one last time. Where do they find you?
Instagram, Spotify, Facebook, all over.
Seamus
Lafayette.
Gibson Wells.
Where do they find you? Is it Gibson Wells on everything?
Yeah, I have Gibson Wells music actually is for my professional stuff
Okay.
on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Okay. And Billy, where do they find you on social media and stuff?
Billy Collier. You can find me on Instagram. I don't do Facebook so much, but you can find me on there.
Fuck yeah.
And I will be putting out pretty consistent drum content here soon. So
It's gonna be
Fuck
nasty.
yeah.
here soon you'll be able to find my YouTube page, which I do not have that for you yet.
Oh, he'll get it.
Hey.
And check out Marc's stuff too, obviously.
Bad
Well,
motherfucker.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
One of the best,
Just
dude.
put
Thank
out
you,
a new
thank
project recently, right?
Yes, I did. I just put out a couple new songs on Spotify.
Damn.
Rich and
great.
Famous. Put that tune out, and I don't know, dude. Proud of that song, and I know that I don't know. It may not. People may not get it.
Well, you might be harder on your own music than
Oh yeah,
you think.
for sure.
so.
I always.
Some
am.
people be like, "Oh,
I-
fuck, that's my favorite song."
I always
Download,
am.
play in the shower.
I think
Yes.
that's just true artistry. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you always fucking. You're never satisfied with your own shit, right?
Fuck this.
You know.
Definitely.
I'm a fucking loser. All right, guys.
Internal monologue, yeah.
We got to end this somehow.
Yeah, Brushaka. Let's raise them up
Brushaka.
in the air. Does everybody have some drinks left in them cans?
Brewskis.
Here.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers,
I have
guys.
just
Cheers, cheers, cheers. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us, Brushaka. Cheers. Have a good
Cheers.
evening. Peace.